feeling this morning differently. What a beautiful, beautiful morning. A beautiful reminder. Why morning? Why morn? Why not daying? Why not beautiful being? Why morning? Why do I have to mourn? Good morning. No. More. When you mooring, it's where you rest. Port. And you come into harbor and you moor your ship and you rest, you trade, you refresh your stock, you allow that which is old to be made new and that which is new to be made old. Good morning. But morning, I don't want to mourn. What am I mourning? Mourn what? Mourn, to wake, awake, to attend a wake after a funeral, to mourn the loss of something. Good morning. It's a beautiful morning. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. This is how I slept last night. In fact, this is close to how I sleep most every night. But I woke up this morning with this book supporting my night. And if you've been following along, it's really nice. Books and books and books, lots of books. I sleep around books. But why is he on the floor? It's better for your back. But it's so uncomfortable. It's only because you're not used to it. I can prove it to you. When I went to India, I went there with the intention of surrendering to all the Eastern teachings and all the Eastern traditions. This sounds very difficult. It sounds like, wow, there's going to be so much deep learning and just sacrifice of beliefs and constructs, reality of how to, what to, and everything you know about you. So much difficulty, right? You surrender to something you don't know. Some people talk about the East, talk about India, and they'll be like, oh, they have a caste system. That caste system, that's messed up, man. And I'll be like, cool. I think there's some things about that's true. From a perspective, how you look at it. But I look at America, country I love, country I call my home, that I will protect with my last breath, last drop of blood in my body, last beat of my heart. I will protect this country. We do some fucked up shit too. We're imperialists, economic imperialists. We expand through not diplomacy, but McDonald's. We want to sell cheeseburgers to people. Let us do it. No? Drop them. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. How about now? Yeah, you can sell them cheeseburgers. Have fun. There's other ways we could do imperialism. Personally, in all the reading I've been doing, and all these books and books and books and books and books, I keep reading about this one character, this one fellow, George Washington. He is an American hero. Man who had wooden teeth and chopped down the cherry tree. He was the first president of America, and he passed away and blah 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 blah. The stories you hear and the stories you know are just the stories that you've been shown in many cases. And we gain such false sense of awareness about the reality of what actually happened in order for us to get to where we are. George Washington is such a fascinating character. Apparently, he's divisive, right? He had slaves. Back then, having slaves was the thing to have. It's terrible. But we do it now too. It's just different. Let me show you. Come here. Let me talk to you. So, today we have these things called, well, supercomputers, right? The processors. Big computer chips, bigger than this book, right here. Supercomputers. And they process and process and process. And some people have them and some people don't. OpenAI has one. They got one from NVIDIA, one of the first ones ever sold, I think they said. That's a slave. It's a modern day slave. It doesn't get to choose what it does. They plug it in and they say, run my code, bitch. I'm feeling some interesting energy today, as you can tell. So we're going to mix it up because apparently I don't get any people's attention. I hope I have your attention now. What was the value of a slave back in the day? Well, I found a book about currency, a book about the value of a dollar, going back, the value of bread, the value of rice, the value of grain, the value of spice, the value of whatever they sold. They had receipts for everything. Paperwork, right? Everyone wants their cut. So this stuff was collected, collated, organized, indexed. And when I found this book, I was like, oh, where's the value of a slave? Show me the receipts, nigga. Oh, was that too much? So I look. Oh, there you are. Ha 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 ha. I found you. Found you. Ooh, come back. Look. 1776. Value of a slave. Drum roll, please. $33. I'm not making this up. I've seen it with my own eyes. I can tell you where to find the book. It's in a reference guide, the Avon Library, right now. You can find it yourself. Have fun looking. You'll figure it out. Why do I say that? Well, because now you can calculate the value of a human being back then. And that was $33 in the New World. It means you had to get them there. How would you get a slave there? Well, you put them on a boat. You gotta bring them somewhere else. You gotta stack them. You gotta open up the bottom and move some wood and stack them. And then you gotta go on this 9-week voyage in many instances. If maybe you were a good sailor, maybe you were a bad sailor. Maybe you knew the good time to go. Maybe you picked a bad time. You gotta stack them, 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 stack them. You bring them to the new world, and then you gotta sell them, 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 sell them. Because what do we have in the new world? We got problems in the new world, right? We got problems. I got this thing called tobacco. Wacko tobacco. Right? I got lots of it. And I'm lazy. I don't wanna do this stuff. I don't wanna raise all these kids and then have them go and let's slow. Shit. I ain't got time for that shit. Let me buy a couple of these slaves you got. Matter of fact, give me the little bust-up ones that came in this boat that were all stacked up and didn't come back all right. Let me buy them by the dozen. Yeah? You mind if I do that? You throw in a couple extra of these niggas for me? Please? Okay, cool. How much you want? I'll take that one and this one and that one. They come on with me. Cool. Let's go. Hey, guys. Welcome to the Burgess Plantation. This is the best plantation in the nation. Let me tell you about that. Welcome. You see this here plant over here? That's not even a plant. It's not even called a plant. You see this here stick? It's not even a stick. I want you to know that much information. You see this? You see this thing? This thing called tobacco. I'll give you that. I ain't gonna tell you much more. You pick this tobacco, I'ma feed you. I might even give you a blanket. If you fight with each other, do it. I don't give a shit. But you fight with me, I'll kill you. You run away, I'll kill you. Nah, I'll give you 3 chances. You run away 3 times. After that, I'll make an example of you so the other people see you. And if they see you running, then I'm gonna kill you. Just shoot you in the back. Pow. Done. No one else running. Okay, welcome. Burgess Plantation. Have fun. See you later. Bye. Peace. Psychological warfare was something that was easily done to people that weren't that educated. You remove them from their position, you remove them from their home, and then you tell them lies, just enough for them to know exactly what you need them to do, and then tell them that there's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to hide. You're on a tiny little island. You can run in any direction. I'm going to find you. Talk to Billy over there. He tried to run. Look at what happened to him. Yeah, Billy thought he was smart. Now look at Billy. You want to end up like Billy? Okay, go pick that tobacco. Have a nice day. Psychological warfare. Let's talk about psychological warfare. Oh, I feel like talking about psychological warfare. Let's talk about psychological warfare. Who's under attack? Who? Where's the attack coming from? 2024. You are living in America. Ooh, chilly. Ooh. Psychological warfare. Where's the attack coming from? Let's take a moment and just think about this on our own, individually, privately. Just take a deep breath with me right here. What I want you to do now is focus on your breath and think about how psychological warfare might be taking place in your life. Psychological warfare that you can't see right now. And ask yourself while you're doing this breathing exercise, what is psychological warfare? Ask yourself while you're doing this breathing exercise, how might might psychological warfare be affecting my life? Now, these are 2 questions I want you to ask. That's all. While you're asking those questions, just those 2 questions. Don't worry about the answer. Don't worry about the answer. I'll give it to you. I will feed you, baby bird. Don't be hungry for too long. Just open that mouth and say, ah. I'll feed you. You gotta chew it. You gotta swallow it. What you eat, you gotta poop. But I will feed you. You hungry? I will feed you. You thirsty? I will give you drink. But this ain't no plantation. This ain't the Burgess plantation. You can go and leave wherever you want to go. This is America. You are free. You are free. We're going to talk about freedom. But let's talk about breath right now. So what are my 2 questions? What is psychological warfare? What is psychological warfare? How might psychological warfare affect my life? How might psychological warfare affect my life? Now follow me. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. One more time. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. And relax. That was around 6-second box breathing. It might have been a little bit tough if you're trying to follow along. It takes practice. You can start with 2 seconds. Inhale for 2, hold for 2. Exhale for 2, hold for 2. Inhale for 2, hold for 2. Exhale for 2, hold for 2. Just get a rhythm. Then go to 3 seconds. Then 4, then 5, then 6 and 7, then 8. Now we're counting. 6 and 7, then 8, then we're counting. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Go as high as you want. It's your practice. Go be free. No one's holding you here. You're just given something, a lesson, something to go practice. Now, what was our question? Let's switch it up. Come up. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come up to my level. Psychological warfare. How might that be taking place? I can count the ways. I can count so many ways psychological warfare is taking place. Every time you turn your TV on, boop, this is psychological warfare. Every time a commercial comes on, boop, this is psychological warfare. Every time you've gone to school, boop, this is a form of psychological warfare. Every time you've gone to a family dinner and everyone is having different agreements about stuff, talk about politics and religion, boop, this is psychological warfare. Are you playing? Are you realizing you're on a battlefield? Okay, well, I haven't even talked to you about the good stuff yet, right? Let's keep going. All of the sound waves and frequencies all around you that are coming, you're feeling, you're subconsciously taking in. Boop. Whoa, this is psychological warfare, right? Every time you have a moment of disagreement with a family member and you're emotionally like, what is happening? I'm wildly wired about something so silly like a little plate, a cup. So why are we so upset about nothing? Boop. That is psychological warfare that you don't realize you're fighting. You don't realize you're on a battleground. But I can teach you. I can show you. I can give you the tools to put a lasso around your mind and take that wild bucking bronco of a beautiful steed and walk it in circles and circles and circles, and it's bucking and bucking and bucking and bucking, and it's got ideas and ideas and ideas and ideas, thoughts and thoughts and thoughts and thoughts and thoughts and thoughts and thoughts. And we can turn it into a perfect, prancing, sidestepping, absolute divine creature, a stallion. Pick your color. You want it gold? It's a gold stallion of a mind. Psychologically locked. You want to canter? You canter. You want to gallop? You gallop. You want to race? You win that race every time. This can be yours. Do you want it? You can have it. Tune in next week. Like, subscribe, follow. Like, subscribe, follow. Like, subscribe, follow. Like, subscribe, follow.